Hello everyone, it's Small Farmer 6M10. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to day 17 and big 132 Small Farm Diorama display. There's plenty going on with hay season. A good week this week to be making hay. Lots of silage going on, of course. And a big convoy coming out of Robert's farm. Without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off here in PJ's farm. We'll get to the demolition side or the new house in a minute, but you may be wondering why there's 4 Masseys parked up in a very nice order in the yard. Well, basically his friend came over in his newly restored Massey Ferguson 2620 2-wheel drive, which is very nice I must say, and he wanted to show it off to PJ, and PJ is stunned with it, so he decided to get the rest of his Massey Fergusons out and put them in a row and get a good picture of it, which certainly is getting a good picture. Yeah, so we have the 1200, the 590, the 690 and the 2620. Which one would you take, guys? I think it'd be a hard one between the 1200 and the 2620, but they're all nice really. So that's what's going on there. The 3C has been really needed in the past few days, but it has been doing a few handy jobs around the yard, but it's just parked around the back of the shed here just to make a bit of room for the Masseys. The 7810 is flat out all this week doing dumper work with the Komatsu 130, and it's just making a good foundation here for the house, getting it all level and getting some hardcore to get a good base. But no, they will be digging out foundations for you know, the foundation of the house, so they do know what they're doing hopefully. All the bales are stacked, and that's really it around PJ's farm. Every episode is he's progressing, which is nice to see. Moving on, we have a bit of a convoy. David and Nigel, after he's coming through here with the 8870 and the New Holland 1290 baler, they're after baling some hay. I think they're doing a bit of haylage, but more so hay. And they have their black Fendt 820 and their twin rotor crone rake in front. And that would have been baling up in front of the big baler here, which makes a lovely bale now. Fine setup now. And we have another baler over across the road in Finbar's farm. We have James in the New Holland T7260 Black Power, and he came here this morning just to bale hay. Only not too big of a field. There are only 10 acres in it. It goes on a lot further, but T7260 he's just finishing up here now onto the last swort, and he's making small work out with a small field. Finbar, he's after borrowing the double bale lifter from James and Michael, and will we see if the David Brown will be put to the test with the double bale lifter. Will it be able to cope with it? I know it has the front weights on it, but will the hydraulics be able to lift the 2 fusion bales? I know it's hay, but which gives it a bit of an advantage. But no, Finbar there is watching as always. The sheep, Finbar went up to the mountains there, and he brought them down as he has a man coming later this evening to shear them all up and get the wool off them, and he'll sell them into probably up into Agrico there. So that's what he's doing there later this evening after the hay is all in. He has to pick the right weather for it anyway, that's for sure. Then here in James and Michael's contracting yard, there's not a lot happening as all the tractors and trailers, all the tractors are out and all the silage trailers are out. So the only thing that's left in the yard here is the New Holland F4 and the Crone Big M. The Crone Big M was mowing yesterday, has mowed about 80 acres for Robert on contract. as Robert is contracting there today. You'll see later in the episode. And New Holland F4 isn't needed today as they're doing round bale silage or the hay across the road there. So that's the reason for why they're parked up. And digger work at this time of year for James and Michael isn't really that busy, hence the silage. And here we just have an old horse carrier, horse box lorry coming through the roads, coming back from a bit of show jumping. It's the time of year for show jumping. That's it for this side of the farm. Let's see what's going on elsewhere.
Kicking it off over here in the AD plant. Just beside, we have the contractors with their 7430 and their McHale bale handlers on the front, and the bale trailer. They're carting hay. It's a bit of a long draw, but the 50k be doing well. The young stock here, they're all growing up, as you've seen in the previous episodes, and yeah, hopefully they'll be joining the herd soon enough. Here at Mass, we have a few cars and a few locals walk down throughout the village, and the chipper and all is doing well. Over here, contractors with their 7610 and silage trailer. What a rig! It's 50k all the way coming in. The dairy cows are after being milked there just recently, and they're all grazing, getting all fulled up. Over here with the contractors again with their T7 Blue Power and silage trailer. They're helping out Robert with the dairy farm. And just here, Robert is in the case silage harvester, and is they're off doing a contracting job. So the T6020 is parked up. All the other equipment, John Deere telehandler, McHale baler, and the air seeder, David Brown, all parked up, class, and the silage pit is covered up. And yeah, they're coming down the road. They're all convoying. As you can see, the 8560 is here on the Red Rock. Ian is driving this, milling it down the road, and Ryan is just in front with the 8210 with the Johnson silage trailer. So they're off. Robert said he'd just decided to do a bit of contracting, and the other contractor drivers had no problem filling in. And Robert's brother is just here in the loading shovel, and he's doing well as well. As we can see, the 6420S with the Coon topper just doing a bit more topping. As we seen last episode, he was doing a bit of topping, and yeah, he's a good young lad. He keeps going, and he's cheap enough in prices, so that's why Robert gets him in. And over here with the 6930 and Abbey Tanker, we have the young lad here spreading slurry, first time in the 30, doing well, and Abbey Tanker. He was agitating the slurry earlier with the T6020, but all going well. And yeah, the dairy farm's flat out. Robert is kept going. On to Agrico. The main facility is fairly quiet today, as the New Holland teleporter is gone for a service in the main New Holland dealership. So here we are with the forklift. It's parked up for the minute as they're on lunch break as well. But the 4CX is just going down the road. It got a call out, so it's doing a few jobs. Deuce and loaded the shovel, going down to the pit. After filling up with diesel, it's gonna keep going with the two dumpers. They're parked up for the minute, but they'll get going after this is just down. We've a McCormick down here with a grab. It's getting a few heavy stones, which is for a garden feature, so it's doing well. It's some tractor down here. Looks well in the pit, to be fair, beside the Doosan and the Volvo, but yeah, hopefully he gets on well with the garden features. That's it for Agrico and the rest of the model farm.
So hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe. Let us know what you guys think on the 4 Masseys lined up in PJ's yard. I like them myself. And wish Finbar all the best with getting in the hay. And as well as the big silage convoy, guys. Which was your favourite part of the video? Please let us know in the comments below. I hope to see you again in episode 18.
Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.